Oh yeah, Hoops Hub here. We're talking Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja, the gritty. We see that trade rumors surrounding Ja Morant. That's where he'll land, and it's quite interesting. But I guess the aura, the vibe ain't the same over there. So I'm going to pull up a few facts, talk about it, talk about what I think, my opinion. Supposedly he doesn't want to be there. Supposedly he's bumping heads with the head coach. Yeah, maybe he just needs like a fresh new start. Morant was suspended 1 game following a post-game exchange with his coach, Tumas Izialo. Izialo criticized John Morant's effort and leadership in front of the team, like on the bench, his body language on and off the court. Later on that day, they had an interview. After the game, John Morant answers pretty much all the questions with ask the coach. Basically, wasn't trying to interact with the media about like his thoughts. He just said, ask the coaching staff. Following that, he got a 1 game suspension. And now rumors are going around the league like, hey, he could be gone. He could be getting traded. The gritty no longer in Memphis could be possible. He said he lost his joy there, and other players in the league saying John Morant doesn't look the same. He's not as aggressive. He's just running to the corner, which is not Ja's game. He mainly has the ball in his hands, running the pick and roll. He's not running the corner spot up. It's like he's disinterested. More reports going on about other teams monitoring the situation. Grizzlies are currently 4-6, so it's still early, but it's drama. And Ja had a bunch of issues in the past about him putting unnecessary things, I guess, on getting caught on camera by whoever he hangs out with guns in his in videos, with him getting in altercations with fans, or um, he had a case about him beating up a teenager and all these other things. So it's like it's dang near like it's all bubbling up where it's like, hey, you keep irritating us. You keep this Grizzlies and John Morant are going to part ways. Some teams to look at, I would say the Miami Heat are team to watch for that. Davion Mitchell, Amir Young. These are their point guards. I can see John Morant in there. He needs a culture around him, a strong culture which is already established. He can come in there and work. He have some people over there who will hold him accountable on and off the court. That looks like a good spot for him. Another spot, the San Antonio Spurs. They look like a spot that could use Ja. You might have to get rid of De'Aaron Fox. Do you want to do that? Um, there's some young pieces over there. You might have to. Dylan Harper plays a point in too. Stephon Castle. Um, do you want to, trade De'Aaron Fox and John Morant straight on with a couple like draft picks? With John Morant distract Victor Wembanyama off the court? We don't know. They have a strong culture. John Morant and Victor Wembanyama on a pick and roll, like that's scary. Will 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 John Morant take away from Victor Wembanyama's game? Excuse me. I don't think so. I think John Morant is a playmaker. He's not just a scorer. He's like this superstar who's really all about him. Like he's really a scorer, playmaker. He can get a lot of assists, and he's just another threat outside of Wembanyama. But off the court theatrics, can he fit into the system, the Spurs, and what they embody? Like discipline, teamwork, move the ball. Can he do that? So those are some teams I think that are interesting for Ja. Yeah, those are teams I see that can be a good fit for him also. Um, I think it'd be best for him to go to a contender and not just some other random teams. Again, this is being monitored. If you look online, the Memphis Grizzlies haven't said anything about trade. They haven't put him on a trade block or anything. This is just what the media is speculating. So I guess we'll just keep tabs on it. And Al Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies, gritty, the dance, like the whole aura, the whole vibe. Like when you think of Memphis, you think of John Morant. When you think of John Morant, you think of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's kind of crazy that this is what it's come to, but I guess the vibes are just starting going stale over there. They got rid of Taylor Jenkins last year, who we believe Ja did not want to get rid of. When the front office of the Memphis Grizzlies got rid of him, they didn't sit down with Ja. They didn't sit down with the stars of the Memphis Grizzlies. So it's like basically we don't care what you think. This is what we're going to do. So when you're a superstar like John Morant, when your box office and your organization doesn't come to you with vital moves. By the way, Taylor Jenkins was fired like maybe a couple days or so before the playoffs. So it's kind of wild. I think Josh should be treated like a superstar, and I think he just needs some older heads or a good culture to hold him accountable, be there for him, and also love him and treat him with some respect. Put their arms around him like, hey, we're not doing that, but we still see your side, we still see your view, but just that would be dope. So I would say Miami Heat, San Antonio Spurs, but we'll see where this goes. Hoops Hub here. Like, comment, subscribe. More content dropping soon. All hoops coverage, league, college, everything. So talk to y'all later. Deuce.